Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. Sorry, I lost track. I didn't realize it was going on. Okay, so in this video, we're going to do chapter 5, verse 17. And so this one is, okay, so we will sing the verse and we will go into the verse and we will talk about the verse. So let us sing this together. Verse 517. It's a little bit difficult to sing, but it's very poetic and it flows very easily once you are able to sing it and once you're able to get the words out of the mouth, the complicated tongue twisting words out of the mouth. Okay. Tad buddhi तद्बुद्ध्यस्तदात्मानस् तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः. Okay, I practiced this a few times and still hesitating. Okay, so now this is following in from context. That means that. So tat buddhya, those whose that or those whose intelligence is always in the supreme. Tat atmana, buddhi is intelligence, right? So that those whose intelligence, and then in the supreme is said by context. Those whose atma is minds are always in supreme, and what Swami Mukundanand says, tat atma is those whose heart, which means mind and intellect. That's how he is translated, absorbed in God. Tad nishtha. Nishtha is faith. Nishtha is a Hindi word. Tad nishtha, whose faith is only meant for the supreme. Tad parayana, those who have completely taken shelter of him. So tad buddhyasta, tadatmanas, tadatmanas, tannishthai, tannishthas tatparayana. So all of these here, tatparayana, those who have completely taken shelter of him. Here he is saying those who strive for God as the supreme goal and refuge. So those who have taken shelter of him or those who strive for God, right? That's the this thing. Gachanti, go. Gachanti, to go. Apunaha avritim. Apunaha avritim. Apunaha avritim, to liberation. Those go to liberation. Those get liberation. Jnana, knowledge. Nirdhut, cleansed. Kalmashaha, misgiving. So therefore they go to liberation and they're fully cleansed of misgivings. So they become fully cleansed of misgivings and they proceed straight to the path of liberation. So there, those whose intelligence, buddhi, is always in the supreme, those whose atma, whose mind, basically heart, is what what Swami Mukundanand translates it as. Prabhupada translates it as mind, and heart means for him mind and intellect. Tad nishtha, whose faith, tad parayana, who's taking shelter and who's absorbed in God or thinking of God all the time, those go to liberation by knowledge and they're cleansed of misgivings. Okay, so so he talks about how the impersonal Brahman is also supported by Krishna. Brahmano hi pratisthaham. And therefore, so mind, intelligence, faith, and refuge are always in Krishna. That's the thing. One whose mind, faith, intelligence, faith, and refuge. These are the four things that he mentions here. Those are always, if they're always in Krishna, then in God. So yeah, so and here he explains it a little bit in the same way, tad buddhya, tad atmana, tad nishtha, tad parayana, and that's the true sign of knowledge. So such imbued with such love, devotees see him everywhere. Such a divine vision is described in the next verse. Okay, so that's it for this video, this verse. We will do verse 5, chapter 5, verse 18 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.